Hello and welcome to the Nerd Cave Remote Technical Support video channel. In this video I'm going to show you a quick way to organize icons on your desktop. Aside from being rather confusing over time, they also use resources from the operating system every time the icons get updated. Each of these icons is treated like a separate window. Here's a File Explorer window, and Windows has to use resources every time it updates this. So if you have a lot of icons on your desktop, it's basically making a call to update a window every time it updates the icon. So one of the things I do in order to organize icons on my desktop but still have easy access to them is I create subfolders on the desktop and move groups of icons into those subfolders. And I'm going to show you how I do that. First thing I do is I right click any blank area on the desktop outside of an icon. And from the context menu that comes up, I mouse down to the new menu item, and from that submenu I go up to folder and I select folder. The folder becomes available on the desktop and it's ready for me to give it a name, so I'm going to call this one apps. Now what I can do is I can hold down my primary mouse button, or in my case the left mouse button, and drag a square around all the icons that are similar. For example, these are all my application icons. Once they're selected, I can hold down the mouse on one of them and move the mouse over the folder I want them in. You'll see that little context hint pop up, says move to apps, and release the mouse button, it moves them all in there. And if I look inside that folder, you can see all my applications are in here. I'm going to create another one for other groups of icons. This one is going to be called development. And these are all my development icons right here for writing programs. Move those in here. Create another one for games. And these are all my games and game resources. Select all those, move those in here. I'm going to call this one media, for programs that have to do with video and sound. I have these right here, and I also have some more mixed in with these icons. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold the control key, and while I'm holding the control key I can individually select icons. See if I have any more related to audio and video. No, those are it. Okay. So now that all the ones I want are selected, I can grab them with my primary mouse button, drag them over to the folder, and drop them in there. Okay, now I'm going to create another folder. And I'm going to call this one Utils, for utilities. And I'm going to select all these right here, because these are all utilities I use for managing things on my computer. Alright. So there's all my basic applications folders right there. Now, another thing I notice is people have a lot of files related to applications, like Word documents and whatnot. And you can create folders for those too. I'm going to call this one business. And I have a couple of business files right here, spreadsheet and a document. I'll move those in there. And I kind of like to keep the standard files separate from the application folders. Create another one, call this one personal. Move stuff in there. Alright, now my desktop is nice and organized. So hopefully this will help you handle some confusion on your desktop, as well as make your computer run a little smoother, at least while it's displaying your desktop. Thanks for watching.